What's up, guys? This is Ninja Knight, and this is my Twitter. If you'd like to give me a follow on it, that would be absolutely brilliant. I'm at the _Ninja Knight. So I'll be talking about a lot of things like cinema, TV, action figures, collectibles, and sport in no particular order, I suppose. I'll be posting my videos there, so if you'd like to like, share, and subscribe, that would be absolutely fantastic. So what we're looking at today is going to be the Hasbro Pulse Haslab project, X-Men Marvel's Sentinel. Okay, so this is a project that a lot of people want. They had wishlisted this now for a long time within the Marvel community. There's a lot of things that could have been done with the Haslab projects with the Marvel side of things, but I think they've gone for something pretty safe there that people will buy, and not only just buy one, but probably multiples of this. So their target is 6,000. They look like they're going to absolutely smash it, no problem. They've got 3,294 backers in the last couple of hours, which is really, really good for them. I think they will definitely pass the 6,000 within a couple of days. Their funding ends in 45 days, which is going to factor into something we're going to talk about later in this video. So you've got the Sentinel here on the left. It's looking pretty good. There's nice details on it. You've got a nice pose here for the next one. He's kind of looking like he's Captain Caveman here, I suppose. You've got him with his hand stretched out. Looks like he's going to fire upon the X-Men. You've got another one here that's showing the size comparison between him and you have a normal 6-inch scale Marvel Legends. So this guy is absolutely dwarfing the 6-inch scale Marvel Legends, which is what a lot of people wanted. They wanted to see something pretty large. So we've got this here. We've got the Sentinel and Prime, or otherwise known as Bastion. So you can swap the heads out, take either or, whichever you like. And then we have a nice shot here of the Sentinel. So apparently it has LEDs. So we're going to read the description of what's happening with this Sentinel, and it's going to tell us a little bit more about what we need to know. So here's an important thing. We have limit of 5 per transaction. So at the moment this is only open up to America. So it's strange with Hasbro. Hasbro decided to limit a lot of their products to America. It just doesn't really make sense to me. They would definitely sell more if they opened it up across the world. It's baffling to me why they won't do this. It's very, very strange. So the Sentinel. It's a body towering technological marvel. The Sentinel scans the world for its quarry, a searching light emanating from its chest. Its glowing eyes are a warning and a threat. Programmed with only one objective, to destroy all mutant life on Earth, the Sentinel will not hesitate, will not falter, and will never ever stop hunting. So the X-Men have to take these guys down, otherwise they're coming after them. So they're kind of like the Marvel's equivalent of a Terminator, really. There's a lot of parallels between the X-Men of Days of Future Past story and the Terminator then itself. Characters going back in time to stop events and such. Rising from the pages of Marvel Comics, appearing in everything from cartoons to movies to video games, the Sentinel is a monumental part of Marvel lore, an iconic enemy of the X-Men, and now the first ever Marvel Legends Haslab project. They played it safe with this one. I think that's a really good idea. I think you're going to find a lot of people are going to jump on this no problem, because there was a previous release with Toy Biz that was a Build-A-Figure that sold well. Then they did a Days of Future Past set with Wolverine. Again, that sold well. So they've kind of built to this crescendo of the ultimate Sentinel. So Hasbro Pulse invites you to join us in bringing this project to life with all the features and details you know and love from the Marvel 6-inch line. You've got the 26.3-inch Sentinel figure. LEDs in the head and chest, so that's pretty cool. 2 AA batteries required, but they're not included. You'd think for $350 it probably would be, but there must be some sort of cost on that one. It's 18-inch Sentinel tentacle accessory, so this thing is used to grab characters, which is pretty cool. Marvel Legends 6-inch Bastion figure with 6-inch alternate Sentinel Prime head. Very cool. I think that's going to draw a lot of people in. For example, I was definitely interested in that if it's an exclusive to the Sentinel here. Marvel Insider points redemption code 70,000 points per purchase. Limit 2 code redemptions per account, and X-Men 14 from 1963 digital comic to read in the Marvel Comics app, available in iOS and Android. So they're trying to promote their own app there, which is probably a good idea to slip that into these projects. You know, seems like a good idea. Open to US residents 18 plus. Like, I don't understand why they're limiting it to the US. It doesn't. Why stop making sales all over the world? They should really be a global company at this stage that makes sales easily. So the crowdfund project is going to run from the 10th of July to the 24th of August, and if successful, it'll ship around fall 2021. It's absolutely going to be successful. It's going to be no problem. We're looking at the Marvel Insider here. It's good. It's a good idea. It's clever marketing, I think, for them going forward, and it's definitely going to be something I think that they'll use in more Haslab projects. So we've got some more shots of the Sentinel here in the video. I'm not going to play it just in case. We've got the Sentinel here showed in kind of glamour shots. It has his opening hands. It looks like it's really well articulated. It's nice and bulky as well too, which is a thing that's impressive. He's a thick boy. So target identified. They're hoping to make this project reality for a long time now, and with our help, they hope to build that. Sentinels have been a part of the X-Men story since their first appearance in X-Men 14 in 1965, from the MK1 model built by Bolivar Trask to the menacing figures of modern comic storylines. Sentinels have been one of the most dangerous foes of the X-Men, and we wanted to reflect that towering, intimidating presence into the Marvel Legends line. This is going to look really cool, I think, on the shelf. It's going to look absolutely outstanding. Along with the Sentinel Prime figure, we're including a 6-inch Bastion figure to represent the humanoid face of the Sentinels. Bastion was created when Sentinel Master Mold absorbed the Sentinel prototype Nimrod. So that's another figure that's coming in the next couple of months, and you know, it's a good idea to be releasing these at the same time. That's going to make collectors want all of these together. The X-Men forced it through the portal known as Siege, Perilous, and Bastion emerged, a human Sentinel hybrid that eventually became as anti-mutant as the original Sentinels. So the X-Men stories have always been about kind of anti-mutant ideology and mutant v mutant and human v mutant ideologies. It's been a really good run, I think, with the X-Men. Not in the latest couple of years that it's gotten really bad in terms of identity politics and shoving agendas in, really. And if you follow all that, this is the Haslab project for you. They need 6,000 backers to fully fund the project, but we don't want to stop there. For each 1,000 additional backers, they'll unlock more marvelous stuff for every single backer. We can't tell you what those are just yet, but we have big plans. But do you know what? This is a brilliant idea, and I wish they did this with Unicron as well too. They know that they're going to smash the numbers on this one easily. So tier 1 is unlocked with 7,000 backers. I think they'll make that no problem. Tier 2 is unlocked with 8,000 backers. Again, I think they'll make it no problem. And tier 3 is unlocked with 9,000 backers. I really think that's going to get way more than that. So it's interesting to see that they have these ideas in mind. I'm interested to see what they are. It's going to be very, very interesting to see what they do in future with Marvel Legends and the Haslab projects, because a lot of people would like to see Galactus coming back. We've got the Celestials that will be coming in the Eternals movie, as far as I know. And there's plenty of other large characters that were in the Marvel universe that can definitely be used with these projects. I will say that I think $350 is a little bit steep, and for people that are outside the US, it's going to be an absolute nightmare to get, and that's something that Hasbro don't really understand. It's difficult to get these things, and sometimes they've made exclusives in the past to certain retailers. So, for example, the Unicron was made a retailer exclusive, so one retailer in the UK allegedly got it, which isn't fair. You know, if you don't really shop at that individual, or if you're living in a different country, it's very hard pressed then to get that and then add on the shipping with these big hefty characters. So I think that they should really look at this in future and maybe think about that, and I think that's something that they should really definitely looking at for going forward. Should be a priority going forward, looking at how they distribute internationally. Okay, talk to you later. Bye bye.